When a new card is revealed, I've noticed people have been quick to call power creep in this game. The thing is, often I see someone looking at the high DP and ignoring the rest of the card, where if you take a look, it really can't be labeled as power creep per se. There's a lot that goes into designing the strength of a card. Often I see this brought up because of worry that power creep will push away people from the game too soon since it's new and trying to find an audience. Power creep will always exist with the need to keep people buying new cards for the product to go on, but I firmly believe we have not seen the scary power creep that will push people away yet that some people are worried about, let alone that much power creep at all. Let's go over 5 prominent examples. Nidhoggmon is the first level 6 to go above 12k DP. It has 13k. People were saying this is power creep because before only level 7s went above 12k DP naturally, but let's look at the evolution cost. 5 to digivolve into. Much more expensive than the typical level 6 when colors like purple get extremely powerful level 6s for 3 or 4 costs. Its effect to send all suspended Digimon to the bottom of the stack also costs Digiburst 4. Meaning it needs to have a full evolution stack underneath it and trash all of them, so you can only use it once for that card. It's a big beater and potentially strong removal, but you need to build towards it and have the right timing to make use of its removal. Especially since the opponent's Digimon needs to be rested, so if they play around you and don't attack or find other ways to unsuspend the Digimon, you'll have to pay the additional memory for, say, Flower Cannon if they're not under 5k. There's already worry that AncientGreymon is power creep also and a one-turn kill card, but let's look at what it takes to get to that. Like Nidhoggmon, AncientGreymon takes 5 memory to digivolve into, and red is not a color where that is common like green, which has multiple ways to cheat the cost. If your opponent is playing well against your hybrid deck, you will rarely have enough memory to digivolve into him without passing turn, giving your opponent the window to remove him before he can even do anything. You can't rush to AncientGreymon like Omnimon and try to make it cheaper with the vanillas either, because it needs Greymon or hybrids in its sources to be an OTK. Similar to this, players have been trying Red's one real way to cheat memory cost, memory borrowing cards like Gravity Crush, to get enough memory to digivolve into him without passing turn. The thing is, this now turns AncientGreymon into a combo card. You need the specific Greymons or hybrids in its sources, and then still need to see Gravity Crush in hand to hope to not pass turn. It's a lot to hope to see in your hand when you can Vanilla Turbo to Ragnarlordmon at least to offset his combo of wanting another Legend Arm Mega in hand to use his free Digivolve effect that also gives him piercing, by the way. If anything, Omnimon can do more for less memory with the option card Atomic Inferno. AncientGreymon kind of becomes a win more card at that point, which is to say unnecessary overkill when you had already won the game. You can't just look at the cards and see big numbers or a big combo and think, wow, broken. So while we have Booster Set 4 introducing the first level 6s to break the 12k ceiling, they didn't automatically become staples in every deck or even hugely impactful. Another card this was called out on was Leopardmon. People claimed he was straight power creep over Booster Set 1 Metal Garurumon because of playing a level 4 while also giving it jamming. On the contrary, they're often run together now to help consistency since they contribute to the same strategy of going wide. First of all, Leopardmon is 4 cost, 1 more than Metal Garurumon, which may not seem like much, but can be the difference between winning or losing in this game because of passing turn to your opponent. Secondly, this effect is when digivolved instead of when attacking like Metal Garurumon. Leopardmon only gets this effect off once, unlike Metal Garurumon, which can do it as long as you can unsuspend him and have the necessary sources underneath him. Its jamming granting effect also protects anything Metal Garurumon plays too. The two offer different ways to reach a similar endgame that both have enough give and takes to be a matter of preference, not power creep. Rookie Rush is a popular strategy, and some claim that these 5k DP, 2 to play and 2 to digivolve cost rookies are power creep because they play into that strategy instead of promoting digivolving. The thing is, while they do still have an on-play cost of 2, the digivolve cost of 2 is a big detriment at the start of the game. The zero cost of a regular rookie is huge, not just for the free draw, but at the start of the game for more actions before passing turn. If you see all of these 5k rookies in your starting hand, you give your opponent hand advantage and slight momentum in board presence right away. The first turns of the game are crucial for determining tempo, and you are taking that risk for the higher DP when you could play a little more patiently and run one of the 1-cost Digivolve champions to get the same result. Omnimon Alter S on paper seems like a more consistent board wipe than Omnimon. Now that he's been out a month in Japan though, we see that he is different enough from Omnimon and certainly not better. Similar to Leopardmon and Garurumon earlier, they serve similar purposes through different methods, and that is up to your preference and if you know what kind of decks you will face more often. If you face Rookie Rush a lot, you might want Alter S more than regular Omnimon. In a lot of other situations though, Omnimon's ability to attack twice with 15k DP is more important and game winning than Alter S's ability to avoid a block, so you may want to run Omnimon more often. Hidden Potential Discovered might be the only real example of power creep. It's the same idea as Smashed Potatoes in set 1, but infinitely better. Even then, you need either another Digimon on board to rest if you want to attack the same turn you Digivolve, or make the Digimon you want to Digivolve vulnerable by resting itself instead. You also now have to wait to see another card in your hand to Digivolve your Digimon if you don't have Hidden Potential Discovered at the time. Still, this card does seem like the type that limits future designs to me. It reminds me of Forest of Giant Plants in Pokemon. But Smashed Potatoes wasn't a very good card in the first place, so it's not hard to improve on it. Still, with 4 full sets now released and only one real example of power creep in mind, that's pretty good. I like to call a lot of these examples side creep instead of power creep. They truly don't outclass any of the cards people compare them to, and instead just offer another way to play a strategy, which is great for people to have more options. They bring the other colors in the game up to Omnimon's level, which we've seen was the best deck for a period. Rather than making old cards irrelevant, you can actually breathe new life into them by running them alongside these new cards. I won't sit here and ignore important details. Playing a trading card game is an investment. Some decks can go for $100 to complete or more, and in the case of a new game like Digimon, it's an uncertain investment. You don't know if this game will be here next year, and you want to be as sure as possible before making your investment. A way to predict if things are not looking good for the future of the game is power creep. If it's out of hand, people will leave and no one will buy. So I understand why people worry about it, and if you want to keep an eye out still, then all the power to you. It's inevitable, but I think cards won't become rapidly irrelevant like people fear. Maybe this video will become irrelevant in 2 booster sets from now, maybe 5. Who knows? But at the moment, I feel Bandai has done a good job not going overboard with the power creep. I hope you guys found this video useful or at least entertaining. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, remember to stay hungry until you get a taste of victory. Hey guys, thanks for watching again. So I've made a Twitter for my channel. I keep forgetting to plug it, so the reminder is finally here. Link is always in the description in all my videos going forward. And I'm about to reach 1,000 subs really quickly. I'm almost there. We're about to hit 700, so it's only 300 away. We're more than halfway. So I just want to ask you guys, what do you think would be a good sub goal to encourage people? What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see another community deck building video? This time with obviously more opportunity for more people to comment. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. I want to do giveaways, but I got to see how supply is looking for January, since I know a lot of people are worried about that. Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you thought about this video too, anything that could be improved, other topics you want to see for next time. Thank you. Bye.